Hello and welcome to the Carnegie Report. I'm Gary PM.
And I'm Leo Samuel.
It's all happening. We are in the midst of spring, Leo. Busy November, the racing season, houses, horses. What's going on out there?
Busy in Carnegie and surrounds, yeah.
You don't know which way to look, do you? You've got the track over that way, we've got the auction over that way. It's a very busy and exciting time, viewers, and there's plenty happening in the market. There's been a bit sold, hasn't there, Leo?
It has been, Gary. It's been a great last month for our agency, Gary Peering Carnegie, and the other offices as well, but some really great results ranging from one bedrooms, units, houses, which we'll cover off in a moment. But
tell us what the buy inquiry is like in Carnegie at the moment.
Well, the inquiry has been really, really strong, especially for house and land and units too. Apartments, there's a bit more supply, which always is quite, it's usual for the spring market, but overall the inquiry's been great.
You know, there's some good buys out there. I mean, we sold an apartment recently in Woolnet Road that was sold for $220,000. I thought that was a great buy.
Yeah.
And there's been a few other sales that have happened. Let's talk a little bit about some of those, shall we?
One of the sales which we covered off last week was the block we mentioned, Gary's block, Santa Monica, 840 Laurel Street, the name of the block, Santa Monica. With a great auction handled by Daniel Buston from the office. We had 6 bidders competing for this fully renovated, large one-bedroom apartment. We sold it for $388,000. A reserve hovering around that 350 mark.
Well, that's a full whack in terms of getting up there towards 400 for an apartment in the area. But it was an exceptional apartment, wasn't it? It was exceptional.
Yeah. The renovation was great, but let's say that price point, high threes to early fours, you're at hitting 2-bedroom territory. But happy buyer, happy seller, all good there. And
an exceptional property. Congratulations to all parties. What else has been sold that you can share with us, Leo?
One, we sold a unit in Lawn Street after auction. 2 at 23 to 27 Lawn Street, Crawford East. Not much gets turned over in the Crawford East pocket, but this one, a single level unit, plenty of demand. We sold that for the asking price of $620,000.
Now, Graham's somewhat of an industry icon and legend. Well, I shouldn't say legend, because a legend is not something that's current, is it? He's very current, but he had a very popular property in the Ulupna Road, if I'm not mistaken.
Ulupna Road.
Take us through that auction.
I wasn't at that auction because I was doing one at the same time, but also the demand for those single level units very popular. Competitive auction. I believe he had 4 bidders there.
Do you know what our reserve was there? Or
reserve price was hovering around that sort of high 6s to 7 mark. Apparently, the auction during the preamble, he was getting into it, and someone just straight off the blocks jumped in at 680, I believe, and
didn't let him finish what he had to say. Didn't get his say. And what it sold for ultimately?
$755,000.
Yeah, well done to him. Now, Beauville Avenue, that was a property that we did spend a lot of time. We featured last time. We had an episode. We had a lot of coverage on it. It was an interesting property. Tell us about that auction. It was undisclosed, wasn't it, unfortunately, the price?
Undisclosed. You did your magic there, Gary.
I did. And what were we expecting there?
We were expecting around that interest around that high 9s to $1 million.
And suffice to say, it went a lot, way over that.
It did. Undisclosed, unfortunately, but great outcome.
Congratulations to the vendors. We must have had 6 or 7 bidders for that. It really did go crazy. Another interesting sale we've had, Gardeners Road. Do you want to share that one with us?
Yeah, that one was handled by Arlene Joffe, and from the office, she had a great campaign there. Townhouse, that pocket of East Bentley, the other side of East Boundary Road there. So East Boundary being a large suburb, East Bentley East is a large suburb, but pocket near the hospital there, the Monash Hospital. Sold for
good place to live if you're feeling sick.
Definitely. Sold really well, $1,250,000. Just shows you that's the new entry point for brand new townhouses.
Absolutely, and certainly very popular amongst those that are well as well. I've been cheeky there, but that is a great spot, and that's the price now, isn't it, for a townhouse there? And I've got to say that Bentley East, that price is probably on par with Carnegie, Ormond, Caulfield South,
even Murrumbina as well.
Murrumbina, and probably even Brighton East. So Bentley East, congratulations. Well done to you, Bentley East, because you have moved in terms of price in a big way. It's become popular, hasn't it? We have some offerings. It's a busy time of year. We can't go through every one of them. Can we review a few of them, though, for our viewers, please?
Sure. So the first one we'll cover is an auction that we've got in Cassius Street in Carnegie.
That's up this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, around the corner from our office, running off Laurel Street, a nice 1-bedroom apartment near the Spotlight Centre there.
Graham's doing that one?
Yeah, he's doing that auction there. It's been perceived really well to the market, and I'm expecting interest in that sort of high 2s to 3 level. Should go okay.
That one Saturday morning, Leo. We're also busy on Saturday afternoon in the area in North Road, Ormond. Do you want to take us through that? Judy Zhu, the award-winning real estate agent of our office, who just got an award at the RAIV for one of the outstanding achievers in real estate, She's auctioning that property, or not auctioning.
Well, congratulations, Judy, on your award. Great asset to our company,
Judy.
Doing really well.
So here's a little shot of her just collecting her award on stage. Very nice, congratulations. Walking up there, big cheery smile. Well done to you, Judy. Back to business.
Yeah, so just to correct, Gary, it's actually North Road in Carnegie.
Oh, beg your pardon, sorry.
So that goes to auction. It's a 4-bedroom home. Just demand for freestanding homes in the area, very popular, but a good offering here for someone that's looking to get 4 bedrooms in the area. Expecting interest there, sort of in that high 9s.
That's still good value, isn't it? That's good value for a home in the area. And talking about good value and homes in the area, we're in a beautiful home in the area now. This is a magnificent period home on a subdivided block.
Yeah.
So you've got your own street presence and frontage, you've got great accommodation, you've got a beautiful home with lots of features, but you don't have to pay for all this land that you're not going to use.
Well, I can tell you, Gary, when we wanted to do the episode, you mentioned where should we do it in relation to locations, and this home...
You didn't hesitate.
I didn't hesitate. Selling on behalf of our client, Robin, a beautiful home, being on a subdivided block, the old, the California bungalow home with its amazing facade. And it's a shame we took the photos and it didn't have the roses, but they're actually blooming now in spring, ironically. And
maybe Alex, our cameraman, can do us a kind favour, Alex, behind the camera there, and take some shots of very enthusiastic thumbs up there. Take some shots of those beautiful roses, because they are sensational, aren't they? And of course, one of the races on Cup Day is the roses, isn't it? So it's all very topical, ties in beautifully. But I've broken your spiel. Go on, talk about this, please.
This property here, Moonya Road, in a subdivision of 3, was the original home, California bungalow, 2 bedrooms. I love the fact that it's got a separate lounge and a dining room, even a separate kitchen. It's large. If you've been looking at sort of townhouses over 2 levels, you've been looking in subdivision, like single level units, Gary, in a subdivision of say 6 or 8. Here, its own street frontage, you've got parking as well. I think it's a great home. If you like a bit of the period feel, go for it.
You're doing the auction Saturday week at 12:30, so people have still got their time, enough time to get their act together, come and see it, and get organised to buy this wonderful property. What sort of price range, more or less, do we think?
We've got interest around that high 6s, probably early 7s at this stage.
Well, it sounds like it stacks up well around that. The day after, I think, this auction, we're going to be auctioning in Neerim Road. You're going to be auctioning that wonderful property too. And that one is 237 Neerim Road, Carnegie. Take us through this 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 2-car space property, Leo.
So this one's it's an interesting one because it's got a Neerim Road address, but it's actually on the corner of Railway Road, and it's got also its own street frontage. Some people might think Railway Road there's a railway line right there. But no, it's given not. Where it is, it's a long way between Neerim and Glen Huntly Road. Not far from the Koonang Road shopping precinct, but this one as well, also a popular offering, more of the 1970s type feel. 3 bedrooms, plenty of scope to improve in time, but it's got a really nice floor plan. And if you're looking for something single level, something to do up in time and close amongst all the action.
A bit later in the month, Daniel Buston brings Shepperson Avenue to the market. That's Unit 817, Shepperson Avenue, Carnegie. Take us through this one, please. So
that one is great for first-time buyers or investors. If you're looking to get into the market around that sort of high 3s, early 4 mark, just in relation to budget-wise, 2-bedroom offerings like that in near new subdivisions, good value out there.
We have a major local offering that should be talked about, and that is a block of apartments, and a wonderful block as well, in Frogmore Road in Carnegie. That's units 1 to 10 at 9 Frogmore Road. What an incredible property.
An exciting listing for the agency, Gary. And
for sure. For the market, for the buying public.
Definitely. And our agency being a specialist in blocks of flats, we've had an amazing run.
I think it's number 53 or 54. We've sold a few. Go on.
Unbelievable in relation to, we love selling blocks of flats, but this one here being Carnegie as well, our patch. Fantastic offering for a buyer that's looking for something to invest with their super funds, whether they want to sell them off in piece. So
they all on one title?
So no, it's actually, they've been subdivided, so there's 10 separate titles. Selling as one. Configuration, they're 10 1-bedroom apartments. Got a current gross return of $144,000 per annum.
Terrific.
All rented at the moment. Perfect opportunity for a buyer just to park money. Why would you leave it in a term deposit, Gary, at what, 2%?
Don't ask me, because I wouldn't do that. I'd put it in real estate, as you would. And as some of our astute investors will, because this is a great opportunity. So certainly you can scream this one from the hilltops as being an exciting listing. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're an investor, it doesn't get much better, because this is when you just park your money, as you say.
Definitely.
And just enjoy it. Parking, they're talking about parking your money.
Parking your money. They've got 10 car parks as well.
10 car parks too. You can park it in the car park or in the apartments, but a block of 10 apartments, all on separate titles being offered as one. What an extraordinary offering that is. Tranmere Avenue, a great address. We've got something coming up there later in the month. Take us through that property again, Daniel Buston.
Another large 1-bedroom apartment there, right near Koonang Road shops as well, off Neerim Road. Tranmere, one of Carnegie's best streets. Tranmere Avenue should go alright as well. Large 1-bedroom apartment.
I think we're going in alphabetical order, Leo, because the next one's in Truganini, and that's pretty close in the alphabet to Tranmere. Take us through this 2-bedroom wonderful apartment, because you're involved in this one. Up to your ears, aren't you?
Oh, yes, up to my ears. Funny
guy. Take us through
it. In relation to this offering, Gary, another single level unit. We're a bit of a specialist in single level units, aren't we? We love them.
Yep.
2-bedroom single level unit that's been fully renovated. Also another great offering, right near their sort of where the 67 tram ends, their terminus there. Well, people don't know Truganini Road. It's quite a funny street, but actually at the end of Glen Huntly Road.
It is. If you keep going down Glen Huntly Road and don't stop, you're going to be in Truganini Road, aren't you? And that's a big review. And all of those properties were Carnegie, making this a very true and sincere Carnegie report, a very legitimate Carnegie report, because we haven't even gone outside of Carnegie, but of course there are a number of offerings that we have in Murrumbidgee and Ormond and all of the surrounding suburbs of Huntley that we're servicing from the Carnegie office and beyond, because we don't have any territories, do we?
That's right.
We can sell anywhere. It's very different to some of those traditional franchise-based agencies that actually have territories, because you're auctioning this weekend in St Kilda and Nelwood and
amongst the mix,
and we've got other of our agents auctioning in Carnegie as well. So whilst we are specialists, we also cover a very large area, ladies and gentlemen. So if Leo is your agent, please don't think that he's not going to be selling for you all over Melbourne, because that's what we do from all of our 3 offices. But this report is very Carnegie focused, and there's plenty.
Proud to say, Gary, just want to add to that. So a lot of the your clients out there, you'll see a lot of the listings and the solds and what's new listings come up panned on the screen before. But we've also had some really great off-market sales, meaning that hasn't hit the market, stuff that was just listed private sale.
That's
Clients
right.
asked us, do we have any buyers looking to buy? And like Daniel Buston and even Dimitri Kilner from the office have put together some fantastic sales, some house in Chestnut Street in Carnegie recently, and another one in Judd Street.
Quiet one, yes.
Yeah, so really proud with those guys doing great works for their clients without hitting the market.
So the message to viewers is this, that if you firstly want to sell without all the razzmatazz bells and whistles of the auction, we can accommodate you. We do it well, and we're happy to do so. And if you're a buyer and you think that only auctions are the way you have to buy, they might be the way you choose to buy. And yes, a lot of fine properties do go to auction, but there are properties selling privately and there are other offerings, and sometimes there are quiet sales out there.
That's right.
So buyers, you should be coming to see and talk to us, because we will get you on a program. We will service you and sell you something gladly, because it's all happening, and there's not that much time left, is there?
No, there's what we were just talking about in the sales meeting this morning.
I can't believe it's November already.
2 weeks to go if you want to have literally listed for sale in 2015, but happily also taking bookings for 2016.
And we're doing that well. Got a number of bookings already coming through for February, March, even June next year. We've already got an auction listed for. So if you're wanting to sell late this year, early next year, even mid next year, it's not too early to be speaking to us, because we've got some plans and processes and wonderful programs that we can offer you, and some campaigns. And certainly if it's in the Carnegie area, this is the fellow to speak to, because he is the Carnegie and surround specialist. But that's about the news I've got. Anything else that you wanted to talk about?
No, it's been a great, we're already 6 months into our Carnegie office.
We are.
And,
it's been a good 6 months.
We've loved being here on a permanent basis, as they keep referring
office
to.
Office looking good. We're doing a bit of a refurb as well.
Yeah, so you buyers and sellers and clients out there, if you want to walk past our office early next year, you might see a bit of a different facelift
Exactly
there.
Right. Exactly. Well, unfortunately, we've done probably one of the most dangerous things that anybody can do. We've let Philip Kingston loose with a checkbook, and does he know how to spend? There's only one person who does it better than him, and that's my wife. Thankfully, you're not a partner with her. I've got to wear that expense myself. But Philip is lethal with a checkbook, but he's a bit of a style guru, so he is going to be taking the contractors and tradies and designers and architects to our office and giving it a big overhaul, Leo. So it's going to be looking great. So watch for that transformation. It's all happening in Carnegie.
That's it.
And we'll keep you up to date. In the meantime, signing off, I'm Gary Pugh.
And I'm Leo Samuel.
Bye. Thanks for watching.